Imagine you had the ability to look 5 to 20 years younger than your actual age, and potentially live past the age of 90, maybe even 100 if you get the chance. It most certainly sounds crazy, but people in countries like Italy and Greece have been doing this for years, if not centuries, and many of them live long and satisfying lives. So welcome back y'all, the name is Pomegranate 454, and this is part 3 of the series, where I share small habits and tips and tricks I personally follow to improve my health, my life, and my overall attractiveness. To keep it real with y'all, in the last 2 videos I talked about pomegranates and dark chocolate, and why I've been eating these consistently over the last few years. And today we're going to discuss extra virgin olive oil. Now, I've been consuming this nearly every day for the last 2 or 3 years, give or take. And before I get into the science of it, I want to share with you all a few comments and thoughts and opinions I found on YouTube, first of all, to convince you all to get hooked onto extra virgin olive oil. And if this don't convince you at all to get onto extra virgin olive oil, then I don't know what will. Alright, so the first comment here. So this person here says his grandfather, who is 101 years old, he regularly consumes extra virgin olive oil, and he claims he's a lot stronger than most 70-year-old men. So that's like 30 years difference right there. And even though this guy's been smoking and drinking alcohol since he was a teenager, presumably like 80, 85 years, he's been indulging in bad habits of some sort. But as he regularly consumes extra virgin olive oil, like this has significantly helped him out real good from the looks of it. I won't lie, this probably is a genetic outlier, but that sounds unreal if you want to think about it. Alright, so this person's aunt lived to 94, and apparently used to bathe and shower with olive oil. Now, I never heard anything about washing yourself with olive oil, but when you hear something crazy like this, and her living up to the age of 94, you best believe there's something insane or good about this. Right, so this is from a James Bond movie from 1981, and I had to do some research real quick to find out who the actress is in which this comment is talking about. And apparently her name is Carole Bouquet. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, so apologies. But her name in the James Bond movie is Melina Havelock, if you want to look it up real quick. And according to this comment, she's been consuming extra virgin olive oil for a few decades now. And I even saw a post on Reddit talking about this, so I think this is true, by the way. And quite honestly, I think she looks amazing for her age. And I'll just put up a few pictures of herself, of where she's at right now, and in the last decade, just for proof. And here's another one. So this person's mother lived to the age of 93, grandfather up to 101 years old. And according to the person who wrote this comment, this person claims that he's 57 years old, but apparently gets told that he looks, or she, I don't know, whoever it is, looks around the age of 40. Now, these are just a few comments and thoughts I found from people online on the internet. But I think this would really convince you to get hooked onto extra virgin olive oil. Like, I think there's undeniable proof that you can look younger, like 5, 10, 15, 20, maybe even 25 years younger than your actual age, and you apparently could live a very long life if you go about this. Like, imagine you're like 62 or 63 years old, and you're getting complimented left, right, and center because you look like a 40-year-old person. I mean, like, who wouldn't want that at all? Like, and that literally is an extreme boost in like confidence and your self-esteem. Now, if you're all interested in the science and nutrition and facts part of it, I'll keep it brief to the point if you guys are curious about this. But apparently, the reason you look very young, or you age gracefully and amazingly as possible, is because extra virgin olive oil is loaded with polyphenols and antioxidants. And they literally fight inflammation and protect the cells within your body from damage, which is really one of the main causes of aging these days. Olive oil also improves blood flow within your body and also improves the health of your heart, essentially meaning that more oxygen and nutrients gets delivered to your skin, organs and brain, thus making everything better for your body. And olive oil contains a good amount of vitamin E, which is essential for supporting your skin health and protect against oxidative damage to your body and to your skin. And basically, all these combined, you support your entire body, which literally is going to show how healthy and young and attractive you're going to look. Now here's some advice to y'all if you're going to make the decision to get onto extra virgin olive oil, which I highly recommend you to do so. But I must warn you of something. So there's a lot of fake and rubbish olive oils out there. So what I recommend is that you get olive oil, specifically extra virgin olive oil, in a dark colored glass bottle. You don't want plastic, you don't want it to be in a plastic bottle, you want it to be in a glass bottle which is dark colored. And if I'm correct about this, when it's in a dark colored glass bottle, I think it actually preserves the nutrients. If I'm correct, I'm not too sure, but I know if it's in a plastic bottle, you're actually like ruining your health with it. So that's a quick warning right there. And also I'd recommend you check on the label. And if it says it's from a superior category of oil obtained from mechanical or physical processes, that's the one you really want to get. And make sure there's no like sugar or additional oils mixed in with it. Like it should just be extra virgin olive oil. Like it's not that complicated, y'all. And you want to ensure that it has a grassy and slightly peppery taste and flavor to it. Because that's when you know you've got the real extra virgin olive oil. So that's basically a word of advice just there. And honestly, you generally don't need huge amounts. And if you want to put it this way, small habits consistently over years and years are what actually makes a difference. And like, you can just take like 1 or 2 spoons of extra virgin olive oil every day. And like, you can just leave it like that. And like over a year, that's like 365 to like, I think 730 spoons of olive oil that you've consumed. Basically, now me personally, I've been taking anywhere from 4 to 8 spoons of extra virgin olive oil a day. And you don't have to go crazy like that. But that's just me personally. And that's what I've been doing for quite a while now. And so this is part 3 of the series of where I share my habits, tricks, and lifestyle advice that I live to be as healthy, young, and attractive, and have a much better quality of life as possible. I highly recommend you like and subscribe for part 4 so that you can stay tuned of what I do to live a great life as possible. And realistically, this is going to be like a 70-part series, so be sure to stay tuned so that you can follow for more and make your life the best as possible. Alright y'all, Pomegranate 454 signing out.